Hey, what's going on, guys? This is DAC and Bray and Simon coming at you with this topic right now.
Right now, it's Drake's new album, Scorpion.
Oh! Alright, so, who has listened to Drake's new album?
Please make sure to leave your comments in the below section, whether it's on Spreaker or
SoundCloud
YouTube
or Facebook.
We want to hear your thoughts and comments for sure, because I'm telling you, in my opinion, this album is fire.
Oh, it is fire.
It is. It totally is, man. I mean, he had fucking Michael Jackson on one track, and the man is dead, so...
You know what? I'll tell you one thing for sure. This album for sure is fire. More the end of the album. I think he's got a lot of good songs at the end of the album. A lot of good tracks.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. Absolutely. Jaded.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know we were gonna name.
We're gonna name drop him.
Okay.
So Jaded.
Yeah, Jaded is a good song. Yeah.
In My Feelings.
In My Feelings.
Of course, the track with Michael Jackson.
Oh my God, let's talk about that for a second. So, that track is called "Don't Matter to Me," featuring Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
So, there's some controversy around this track right now?
Yeah. So apparently, the Jackson family is not really impressed with the fact that he used it, because Michael Jackson, before he died, he wrote a pile of songs.
Yeah.
Like a very large amount of songs, and didn't think they were good enough, but he just had them lying around, and Drake somehow, according to TMZ, somehow he got his hands on it and applied it to one of his tracks on the album, and they were just not impressed with it.
Wow. Alright, well, I mean, how did they even get it? How did Drake even, like, he must have a copyright thing, like he can use it, right?
Oh, of course. I don't know the specifics of it. Like, he was able to get his hands on it. It's just how that brother got his hands on it, I have no idea. I have no idea. But the song is fucking amazing.
Oh,
like, it's so good.
What a good track. What a good track. And it just, you know what, Simon? It just reminds me of who Michael Jackson really was.
It does. It does. Everybody knows he's like the king of pop, and he passed away in 2009, and I feel like people have kind of forgot about it, unless his song is like played on the radio, like Billie Jean, whatever.
Yeah.
But this kind of modernized things, and it was like,
right.
Oh my God, Michael, what's a person? And oh my God, Drake is using it. It was.
You know what?
Good.
Though,
it's
the
really
good thing is, though, honestly, like Drake using Michael Jackson, because it kind of revitalizes Michael Jackson a little bit.
True. Of all people, like, we've had a lot of celebrities pass away. There's Prince, Michael, what's his face?
You're blanking right now, but that's fine. Yeah.
There's been a lot of celebrities that have passed away. Like, boom! Chester Benningfield from Linkin Park. So, a lot of people, a lot of celebrities have passed away, and it was just neat that he picked Michael Jackson, of all people, to be in one of his new songs on his new album.
Yeah. It really, you know, for us people that have got some age on us, and we know some of Michael Jackson's greatest hits and stuff like that. Maybe, you know what, nowadays I feel like maybe, you know what, I'm a father, I got a son, and I'm sure that he grows up, he might not even know that word, Michael Jackson. Who's Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
We know who Michael Jackson is, and he's the king of pop.
Of course, yeah.
And for Drake to kind of revitalize him, you know what, regardless of what the family thinks of him, I think it's a great idea.
I do too. Absolutely. I think it was an amazing idea. He applied it to his music, and the song just came out absolutely perfect.
Oh, beautiful. Fucking sexy ass song.
Yep.
Definitely. That song we're talking about all this time right now is Don't Matter to Me, but Drake's album. What's another song that you like off this album right now?
Oh, geez. Well, one of my favorites is called In My Feelings.
In My Feelings.
Yes. I like the beginning of this song. Halfway through, Drake, I don't know who he picked to do. There's some female. He picked some female to do a part of the song.
Oh, is this
I
the
feel like
song that the female is going?
Yeah,
a little
she's
bit
like,
too
fuck
hard?
my ass, fuck my ass. And Drake's all like really sentimental in there, but she comes in and she's like, fuck my ass. And
Alright.
I was like, what?
This is PG-13.
It's not PG-13 no more in this one. I don't know. I didn't like that part. I think it would have been good if Drake just went kind of sentimental versus went
Which
raw
I feel like
and
he
sentimental.
was doing.
Yeah, this girl.
Until that part of the song came on.
That's true. This girl just came out of nowhere. Was like, "Fuck my ass." He's like, "Oh my god, it sounds good," and then he put it in the fucking soundtrack.
The other one I want to talk about is it's almost the last song on the actual album. It's the second last song. It's called Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
I want to talk about that one because it's not the most popular song. It doesn't have stars against it or anything for those people listening on it on iTunes or Apple Music or anything like that. But why do you think, you know what, Simon, why do you think I picked that? Why do you think I like that song?
Well, first of all, you and I are both Final
You
Fantasy
and I,
fans.
you and I.
You and I. No, but you and I are Final Fantasy fans.
Yeah.
And that song has some hints of Final Fantasy music to it.
Definitely it does. It actually does. When I opened up his album on my phone at work, I was kind of scrolling through it and I was like, Final Fantasy, okay. As soon as I saw that word, I was like, okay, well, I know that word. I played all the games. I'll click on it. And as soon as you click on it, you're like, okay, this sounds like Final Fantasy.
You're like, I need to cast Kira right now. Where's Fireguh? I haven't obtained this skill yet. It's on disc 3.
Yeah, actually. It sounds like Final Fantasy.
It does. It does sound like Final Fantasy, yeah.
So I swear to God, if I could ask Drake one question out of this album, like what epiphanized, that's not a word, I made that up. What came out of his
now?
Yeah, apparently. What came out of his head, and that was the song. Like he must play Final Fantasy in his life.
I feel like it. His brother played Final Fantasy. Like it's not even a bad song. Like it's good. It's actually good, and it sounds like something you would hear out of a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like it has to be that he's a Final Fantasy player.
I agree with you. I feel the same way.
I don't know. That's hilarious to me. And you know what? Me and you always joke around that.
You and I
always joke around that he's like, you know what? Me and Simon always joke around that Drake is the nerd of the rappers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
we love Drake, like freaking love Drake, but he's like kind of the nerd of the rappers because he has the most ridiculous rhymes sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
And this Final Fantasy track literally just
hammer on the fucking nail.
Yeah, it does.
What are some other good tracks on there, Ray?
You know what? Did we talk about Finesse?
Oh my god, Finesse. Holy jeez. That's a good song. Like, anybody who's listening to this podcast, this is a total recommendation. Listen to Finesse.
Yeah.
So good. Like
sure.
Cardi B and what's his face?
Yeah, I know who you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, the really short dude who gets all the girls wet. Like their song Finesse doesn't compare to Drake's Finesse.
No. Yeah, for sure. I think when you think of Finesse, you kind of go to that song that you're talking about. But
yeah,
this song, Drake,
Bruno Mars. There's his name.
Oh, there you go, Bruno Mars. But yeah, this song on Drake's album Finesse, yeah, 100%, completely different, of course, and just yeah, 100% amazing track.
And then of course he's got God's Plan on there, and he's got I'm Upset. That's one of his high-end tracks. Brother's upset.
And we talked about he's upset.
He's upset, you know. One of our podcasts there, we talked about how he's upset.
He's always.
He got
upset.
50,000 on his head, and he's upset.
God's Plan, of course, always really good.
You know what's a good song that's like thug nasty? Like you will roll up to somebody and pop a few in there.
God damn, this guy got really fucking gangster all of a sudden. All right.
Non-stop. People,
Non-stop.
if you in that thug nasty life, non-stop. Listen to non-stop.
All right, non-stop. Here we go. I think the other song I really like is we talked about God's Plan. We talked about Mob Ties.
Mob Ties was
Mob
another
Ties
one.
was really good too. Mob Ties. Sickety.
Siggity.
So he is literally downsizing the words. Sick of these. Sick of these. I want you to understand this, Simon. He's downsizing the 3 words into 1 word.
Oh, that's a whole.
That
English
only
language.
Drake can do that.
Only Drake can do that.
Sick of these, and he's saying sickety. Sickety. All right.
This brother's sick of these shit.
He's sick of these things. Apparently.
Apparently.
What's your Simon? What's your favorite song? If I were to kind of hold a gun to your head right now and I had to make a pick.
So far, my favorite song is "In My Feelings." There's just something about that. He's all about Kiki. Do you love me? Are you riding? There's something about it. It just sounds good. Like there's other good tracks, but just the way he says that, like the way he sings the beginning of that song anyway, before that girl comes in and fucks shit up. The beginning of that song, I absolutely love it. I love it to death.
Yeah, and there's a lot of memes on that, eh?
There is a lot of memes. There was one meme a friend of mine sent me, and she sent me this meme, and it was of this like Indian, like chubby boy squeezing his titty, and then the text was literally "Kiki, do you love me?" I fucking, oh my god, I laughed my ass off when I saw that. It was just written in the stars. She knew I liked that song. She hadn't even heard the fucking song yet. But yeah, I'd like to know what other people's favorite songs are in this album, because you just came out with this album not too long ago, like literally maybe a week ago, and I'd love to hear what other people think. Whether it's shit, whether it's great, or whatever the case may be, we'd love to hear feedback.
Definitely. You know what? Like Drake, he's kind of timeless. He has great hits here and there. He's very controversial. So let us know in the comments where they are due. What do you guys think? Thanks for listening, and if you liked what you heard and have feedback for future topics, please email us at dhcconvos, that's dhcconvos @gmail.com. Please make sure to comment your thoughts on this week's topic below. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more content. Until next time, this is Ray and Simon on DHC.